Hello and welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Radar.
Special K, and tonight we have another Jim Beam product. We have Jim Beam Winter Reserve. It's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey with notes of vanilla and cinnamon. It's 43% alcohol by volume or 86 proof. It's a smooth 6-year amber bourbon. They put an age statement on it. 6-year amber bourbon with finished in new toasted white oak barrels.
Well, I mean, that you'd have to be that.
Yeah. Hints of vanilla with a hint of clove and cinnamon.
Cinnamon. So it's interesting. It's going to be... Wait for it. The most useful pocket knife I've ever had. Look here now, shut up. Just because their packaging is good.
That's Jim Beam.
I mean, it's that color. That's not really a surprise. Looks like bourbon.
Whew. It's very hot.
Smells not like bourbon. Smells like bourbon, just with extra stuff.
I'm not getting any cinnamon in there. I'm getting clove.
It's a little spicy. I think that's how the cinnamon is representing itself. Just a little bit of on the nose spice. It matches the alcohol pretty close.
Yeah, I'm not really getting the cinnamon, but let's do it. I was thinking this is going to be closer to their flavors.
Yeah.
But it's actually closer to their regular bourbon.
Yeah.
Than it is the flavors. It doesn't have any of that clawingly sweetness that a lot of their the apple and the orange and all those guys.
Those are very, very sweet. I think this is supposed to be more like mulled bourbon, kind of. Mm-hmm. Like when you add mulling spices and sweets to wine, I feel like it would be similar if you did that to bourbon, and that's what's going on here.
Yeah, it's a little... I get clove in there. I'm still not picking up a lot of cinnamon. It's kind of in the after...
Spicy. I mean, that's also going to bleed into the alcohol flavor a little bit, I guess.
When I breathe out, I'm getting it on the after breathe there. Yeah. But it's interesting. But like I said, it's closer to regular Jim Beam than it is to any of the flavors. Mm-hmm. So
absolutely, yeah.
I was thinking this is going to be a flavor, but after seeing the bottle, this is what they put their specialty bourbons in a bottle. This style of bottle. It's different than the regular Jim Beam flavors because those come in the normal Jim Beam bottles.
When you evaporate all the alcohol out of it by rubbing it on your hands, you get mostly less of the bourbon character, more of the flavoring. That was interesting.
It's got an age statement on it, so 6 years.
6 years. I mean, it's good. I don't think I would buy it specifically for the age statement in this case, since they've added a bunch of extra flavors to it, but...
It was $20 for the bottle. It's not that bad.
That's not bad. Yeah, for Jim Beam, that's sort of normal. Actually, for these sort of specialty bottles, that's a little bit on the low side.
Yeah, they're like 25. I got a Total Wine. They're always pretty cheap. Whenever they have something new with Total Wine, they generally put it on sale. So,
man, we really need to get Total Wine to give us money.
Yeah, or Liquor Barn or something.
Or somebody. Anyways,
it's not that, like I said twice before, it's not that different than the regular Jim Beam. That being said, I think it's solid. I'm gonna go with a 7.
I think a 7 is fair. I'm gonna give it. I'm really trying to think of a reason to give it something other than a 7. It's just kind of your standard bourbon. I couldn't nail it down to a specific maker if I was tasting it blind by any means, but it's not a specialty. It's not a special bourbon. It doesn't strike me as particularly impressive in any way.
I'm getting some cinnamon in there now. It's also coming off as a little plasticky with the Coke.
Yeah, I see what you mean by the plasticky.
I'm getting some barrel in there too, though. Some barrel in there. It's very earthy now.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Like I took a mouthful of dirt.
It's kind of like hay, like hay in a barn. kind of musty. That's interesting.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd say that's better as a mixer.
It does open it up quite a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think there is more of a spiciness from the spices versus spiciness from the alcohol.
I'm gonna say I like it better straight.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly. It's coming off. It's coming off a little plasticky, but the cinnamon clove and barrels coming through also to try to cover up some of that plastickiness. That being said, I'm gonna go with a 6 as a mixer. I can still drink it mixed.
I think I'm still going to give this a 7 as a mixer. I think it would be good mixed, but I think it needs to be mixed with something bright, like maybe tea or lemonade or something.
Yeah.
Versus Coke.
Yeah, Coke's a good choice though. Coke's the standard.
Coke is fine with this.
Recommendation, do you recommend this bourbon?
No. It's fine. It's not. There's nothing wrong with this bourbon. It's just sort of aimless. Like if I put this on the bar, I'd probably have some straight with ice every once in a while when I'm just like looking for some sort of new bourbon thing instead of the standard. This is a bourbon. It's just got barrel in it. But apart from that, I'm not going to be making drinks with it. It doesn't make me super excited to show it to friends. It's just bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as recommendations for me goes, if you're a fan of Jim Beam stuff, then by all means go ahead and get this. But if you're looking for something that's like super different, it's not really that much different than White Label.
Get you some spices to go with your White Label.
Right. All right, well, that's been our episode. If you'd like to see anything else on the channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to check us out on Discord, Patreon, and Instagram. I'm Special K.
And I'm Radar. Thanks for watching.